What is up, ladies and gentlemen? I'm going to be doing a FIFA 17 video for you guys today about players that you don't see in the game anymore, even though they were completely meta or OP in previous FIFAs. So starting in goalkeeper, we are going with the 7-foot or 7'6" giant Forrester. Obviously, Jack Butland has taken the scene for the past couple FIFAs. He is, obviously you see 5-star weak foot, 6'7", looks like really good stats. I've used him a couple times this year. I felt like he's almost as good as Butland, but you just don't see him anymore. On to the right back, we're going with a man from Watford known as a JJ. Last year, every right back Premier Team, if you didn't have a lot of coins for Bellerin, you would be seeing him. Look at his stats: 82 pace, 73 dribbling, 73 defense, 78 physicality. That is a good all-rounded right back. You know, his weak foot and skill moves could do some more work, but he's a defender, so you don't really look for that in a player for defense. Going on to our first center back, we're going with a man that won the title last year, Wes Morgan. Maybe you don't see him around because of his pace, but his physicality and defending are, and he's 6'1". Those are all stats that you look for in a good, solid center back. For our second center back, we're going with the OP from last year, Funes Mori. If I can spell his name correctly. You haven't really seen a lot from him this year. I don't think he played a lot either. Last year he was getting informs like every other week. He's because Chris Smalling and Eric Bailey, they took the meta-ness from him. So on to the left back, we're going with Kolarov. He is a physicality kind of left back, or physical left back, I should say. Obviously, as you can see, not the best pace, but it's an all-rounded kind of card. So this is the back line and keeper for players that are just not seen anymore. And onto our left midfielder, he's done a little bit this year, but not as much as previous years. Obviously, he's a sweaty player, but you just don't see him because Martial has taken his place. Still 4-star weak foot, 5-star skill moves, 89 pace, 6'1". He's a big guy for being able to run that fast. Obviously, Martial is, I guess, something done to his card that has made him OP, but Balassi just there in left mid. First center mid, it is a Brazilian man from Man City. Usually he would be put in every midfield. Back FIFA 16, FIFA 15, you would see him in every Premier League team because he's just a good midfielder to have. Look at the stats. Every stat above 70. He's almost part of the Coleman crew. And our second center mid, we're going with a CDM in Victor Wanyama. He is just a beast in the midfield. If you ever need a strong CDM, I don't know why people don't use him. I feel like he's better than most CDMs in the game, in the Premier League. 89 physicality, 78 defending, 6'2", medium high work rates, which are extremely valuable for the CDM. And then going to our right mid, we have Aaron Lennon. He doesn't get used at all this year. I don't know why. I was either going to go with him or Andros Townsend. Both English, both right mids, both very talented and high calibrated players in real life. I just don't know why people don't use him. Maybe because he's just too small. Yeah, 5'5", 3-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves. Not the best, but he is someone to change the game definitely in the late 70th minute. And our first striker, this is kind of a stretch. Peter Crouch. Obviously not the best player, obviously not the highest rated, only 53 pace, not that really good of a card, 6'7", 3-star, 3-star, but last year in FIFA 15 when crossing was just OP, you would always have him in the center of the box putting balls in the back of the net. And onto the final striker, we have, he actually got a, well, what kind of card, this card, a card from past FIFAs. Still going for a lot of money. Obviously, loads of pace, good shooting, good dribbling. You just don't see him anymore. I'm very surprised that he has not made his way into more BPL teams. I guess with the introduction of new strikers such as Rashford, Canacho, even Ibra, and you don't even see Aguero that much. There's just loads of talent in the BPL right now. In that striker position. So that's the end of the video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see the different other leagues like Bundesliga, Serie A, La Liga, Ligue 1, players that you don't see anymore, hit that like button, subscribe, and peace.